Hello, and we're back again on the filthy carpet for reasons. But regardless of that, I'll be doing a video on the PMK-3 and PMK-2 and why they are kinda shit masks. Well, I'll start with the PMK-2 because it's the earlier model. Obviously, I don't have a PMK-1, so that's why it's not in the video, but almost everything I say about the PMK-2 applies to the PMK-1, except the PMK-1 only had one intake, and it was up here on the cheek. It was weird. Haven't had one in a really long time. Anyway, as you can see, it doesn't have a port. That's because I removed it and placed it on my PMK-3 mask, because I'm doing stuff with that. Yeah. So it's the Russian PMK-2, made vaguely in the late 80s, early 90s. 5-point head harness made of a thin, assumed butyl rubber. Black. It's got a face form in the middle. It does not have a nose cup. It does have a good diaphragm though. Well, most Russian masks do. That's one of the few things the Russians do well. Shame they don't do many other things well. The drinking tube system, which is stolen right off the M17 US style ones. It's not compatible with them though, weirdly enough. The top bit's a little too long to intersect with US style canteens. It's got a blanking plug here. This system is a pretty much tension-based bayonet system, and it is terrible. There is also a filter that is adapted, well, meant for this system. It's close to the face. It's a, don't know what I can really say about it. It's a Russian bayonet filter. Now, what I hate about this mask: 5-point head harness, pulley rubber straps that get caught on your hair. No oral nasal cup, so it fogs. You really do need the inserts to use the mask effectively. It does have a drinking straw, as you can see down here. I'm not sure if you can, it's a bit dark. There's the drinking straw. It's very thick and strong. Has a double-threaded exhale valve, as you will see here. Or double. Yeah, 2 exhale valves, which neat feature, I guess. Extra safe, it's got a deflector, so you breathe the air down. I imagine that has something to do with cold weather. Being Russia, being a frozen wasteland and everything. Alright, that's enough on the PMK-2. It's functional, it's just uncomfortable and not really high quality and lacks a lot of features. Mind you, this was in service when the S10 and M40 were like halfway through their lifetime. So, yeah, bit outdated. And then that takes us on to the PMK-3. This filter is from a Chinese mask. It's a concave, sort of Chinese Avon copy. Don't worry about it. It's quite new. It's Gauss threaded, that's why I'm using it. So the improvements the PMK-3 made are wider eye lenses and oral nasal cup. If I can just get it out in a moment. It has a big, girthy S10 style oral nasal cup. It is huge. It is hard to show apparently. But yeah, that's the air deflector in the oral nasal cup, the hole that the air comes through. It sits above the eyepieces, has to pull air over them and run and defog it. I do have an anti-flash hood. I'm not sure if it's a chemical hood. I know it's definitely an anti-flash hood that I normally have on it. It's these, you've probably seen them before. I mean, this one, it's not too bad. It's a little uncomfortable. It still suffers from the same problems. It's that thin, kind of really stretchy Russian rubber. And man, is it stretchy. Like, it's resilient, and there's no way it'll just bail on you. Well, what I'm trying to say is, Russian masks in general aren't known to be, well, they're known to be reliable. They're not known to be quality pieces of art and luxury, and yeah. They're meant for the lowest common denominator to not bloody break. Oh yeah, they have a different drinking system on the PMK-3. It's this. It's really tight. There we go. Little insert. Don't have the drinking tube system with me at the moment. That's stored somewhere else. It has a, on the inside, it has the biggest drinking tube I've ever seen in a mask. Longest, thickest. Look at that thing. A monster. Yeah. It's borderline unadjustable, but it doesn't really matter. Mine is a size. This one is a size 3, made in 2005, I think. I don't know if you can see it. Just a moment. Oh yeah, there it is. 2005. Size 3, which is the largest. It's pretty big. Fits me well. This one is also a size 3, and this one is dated 97. There we go. So, my opinion on the PMK-3s is, or the PMK series in general, is it'll work, but it leaves a lot to be desired. You can do better, especially with things like the BM4 GP still being quite common and quite cheap. And if you can get a good quality ARFA, ARFA, they are also significantly better. I mean, I could just go on and on listing masks that are better. M40s, S10s, FM12s. Unless you find it dirt cheap, or you want it as a collection piece, there's really no reason getting a PMK-3 when there's so many better options out there. Oh yeah, there's a few differences in the harnesses. Molding. Never mind, actually. There is a date on the date on that harness, 2005. The date on this harness is 97. Nice. So they match the masks. That's actually not very common. Normally they're dated differently. Well, that's it. Just a quick ramble about the PMK series. They aren't terrible. Okay, they are terrible. But they're functional. They do what they're meant to do. They're not comfy, but I'm sure in the cold, harsh winters of Russia, they do their job. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.